This is The Process Shot. I'm Michael. I'm stuck in a haunted movie theater, and I've seen The Love and Death of Yosef and Zilli, a short documentary from 2021 directed by Dean Gold. It's a somber look at an elderly Jewish couple, detailing not only their history together and their time as parents, but more importantly, their decision to take their own lives when Yosef is diagnosed with cancer, choosing to go out together rather than live with the pain for as long as it takes. Through a large amount of archival footage, most of which is home video from and interviews with one of their sons, we're given a more complete look at this choice and how it is not something done out of desperation or a fatalistic mindset, but out of their long-standing love for each other. It's a tragic story, obviously, but one which stays away from any sensational aspects and cuts right to the very heart of the decision to end things. It gives almost all of its time to Yosef and Zilli and allows them to speak on their own behalf rather than take an outsider perspective to analyze their motivations. If anything, it would be their son, filming them across their last few months, who is given a chance to comment, given his proximity to his parents in these days, as well as knowing of their plan entirely. There isn't too much else to the story here because of this choice of direction, but it doesn't really need much else because of that same focus and purpose, resulting in a rather straightforward and linear presentation that doesn't overcomplicate the subject nor involve any external context. Much like the matter at hand, this is all kept personal and private, and the film is effectively a final statement about the ordeal. There really isn't much more that can be said because of how much focus there is upon this approach, other than that the use of archival footage is a great factor in helping to get the perspective across. The older videos and photos we see are edited together very well, never jumping around for the sake of information density, and flowing well from one piece of the story to the next. The use of interviews as narration also helps to cement the central perspective here, again making sure that the story remains with Yosef and Zilli the whole time. Overall, I would say that allowing the couple one final voice is the purpose of the short, and to that end I'd say that it gives them that opportunity, doing so in a touching manner that further grants them the dignity they might not have had otherwise. The Love and Death of Yosef and Zilli. Dean Gold, 2021. 4.5 stars. I definitely recommend watching it for yourself. On my list of short films from that year, I'd rate it up between All Too Well, the short film, and The Vandal. That's it for this review. If you liked it, leave a like. If you have something to add, leave a comment. Subscribe to the channel for more reviews. Honestly, this is another one of those shorts that's difficult for me to really discuss, though in this case it's mostly because of the subject matter and how much the movie speaks for itself.